sometimes in Football Manager, the game likes to screw you over. In game, you can get FM'd, right? Outside of game, there could be a takeover and that just replaces you despite you doing a good job. But other the times, the game decided to just gift you something. As we saw recently, I got that big wad of cash from the profit on a sale of one of the players. Nothing to do with me. So that set us up. That set us up for the season. It's only going to happen again, isn't it? This time, it's a player, only 4 million this time. So, it's just great. It's just great. Nothing to do with me. It's happened again. I've also, used my magic fingers and outdone myself. I think I've outdone myself in the transfer window. I'm going to regret this, but I reckon we're going to challenge. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome back to Croatia. As you can see here, last month, £4.8 million because of that big budget thing, the profit from the next sale. I was like, absolutely, I couldn't believe it had happened again. Sometimes you just fall arse backwards into a good job. You go, I could try and take credit for my skillful negotiating skills and scouting skills and find the right team. But no, it was just purely luck. So, as you can see, we have £9.2 million in the bank, obviously because we've spent a bit of money. And also, the £4 million we didn't really need. I was never going to spend all the money we had because I don't want to risk the future of the club. But what I did do then was use the money to buy myself a Lamborghini. No, where is it? Oh God, everything moves. Where is it? Wait, hold the line, please. Where does it go now? There. Oh, there. Yeah. I went past it. We are improving the training facilities and youth facilities, which is fantastic. And it's only going to take 6 months to do. So we're going to still be here, obviously, hopefully, by the time that's done. A total of about 3.2 million to upgrade those facilities. So I thought, we're building this club for success. When we leave, this club is going to be perfect. As I said, I've outdone myself in the transfer window, which we'll have a look at. We're not quite done, but the season has just about started, and I wanted to get back for the first game. Didn't go crazy nuts on the wage budget. I didn't want to risk the club's future, but just because I've got all this money, I'm going to spend it. But I've spent a fair chunk of change, boys. And there's one particular player you might recognise. Certain centre-back. I didn't buy him, I just loaned him in. But I did think about buying him. Benfica wanted 16 million, and I was like, well, I could probably negotiate that down to 10, 12. And if I do it over some period of time, we have signed Goran Sutulo. He is back at the club. And so my sucking up and hand jobs weren't in vain, because when he joined the club, there was other loan offers. When he joined the club on loan, he said for his long-held passion for the club. Right? So it worked. Okay, so he went for the Zolt last season, didn't play that much football. He's going to be a beastie. He's going to be an absolute beastie. I can't believe we've got him back. It just felt right. Right, let's have a look. Like I said, we spent £3 million. And we've also managed to sell a lot of shite. Like a car boot sale it was, right? As well as released players. There's a lot. Segovic, Varga, Aquaman, obviously he was just there for the time. Benic, the striker, he scored that one goal, didn't he? Franic, Vukovic, the left back. Lots of people went out. Just a random thing. It always bugs me that this is all transfers. But it's not all transfers, is it? It's released players. Okay, is that not technically a transfer? I guess just answering my own question. Right, so we got rid of Aralica, our backup left midfielder, for 200k, which I was pretty delighted with. Lots of freebies as well, get him off the wages. Eric, he wanted to leave. Boban, the young centre-back, wanted to go. Bart has left the club as well. He'd already signed that pre-contract with the other team and everything, so that was already a done deal. We sold Gergic for 420. We had a bit of a confusing time with Gergic because I couldn't work out if I wanted to keep him or not. So then I decided that I didn't want to keep him, offered him to clubs, got a load of offers, accepted the offers, then decided I wanted to keep him, so cancelled the offers. He then complained about wanting to leave, but I said, no, you're staying. And he was like, fair enough, I'm a professional. But then like a day later, actually decided I actually don't need him, and then offered him out, and he's gone. So he's probably sitting there in a bout of confusion at Rapid Bucharesti for 425k. Like, he's a good player. Like, he's a decent, solid player. Technicals is what lets him down. And, like, maybe if he had a little bit more pace, because I think the rest of his stats are okay and stuff. So if he had a bit more pace, I maybe would have kept him. And then we sold rid of Brisky, who's just that centre-back, that solid all-rounder we bought in, basically his cover. I'll take a 250k profit after a year for somebody that's, 30, decent business. That's what I do. I'm a wheeler. I'm a dealer. Right. And then Drazen, our sort of backup ball-winning midfielder, all-rounder, but not very good at anything, has also gone for 200k. So we've only spent £2 million, net. I'm still doing transfers. I think I need one more player. Now, you're probably scanning it here. I found a new hotbed of footballing talent. I urge every one of you to scout this country because it's undiscovered footballing gods. And that is, Syria. Hey, yeah, you're probably thinking that's bollocks. I'll show you in a minute. Right, first off, we bought, these are the two defenders that we bought, just really good prospects that we'd already previously got, just one for the future. He's going to be in the first team, in and about his first team, but maybe just playing for the reserves and just maybe getting the cup game or something. Like this guy's come in as well on a freebie. He's currently loaned out at Mura in Slovenia. And then we went big. Ivan Donets from Zorya. For £2 million, boys. How things have changed. 2 million quid. It was the first proper signing I'd made when we became rich. And yes, admittedly, it's probably a little bit too much. And I'm probably like, fuck it, I've got loads of money. Because as you can see, I calmed down quite a lot after that. I signed a player for 250 quid after that. But you got to treat yourself, innit? You got to treat yourself. But he is amazing. He's 19-year-old Ukrainian under-21 international. He's on decent money, nothing scary. He's valued at 1.4 million. He's absolutely rapid. If we can get that acceleration a little bit higher, it's still going to improve. He's only 19. Right winger. Importantly, driven personality, amazing determination and work rate, really decent amounts of flair as well. Shame about the leadership, because if he could have good leadership, he'd be an amazing captain. But, we might really work on that. But good technicals as well. He's a monster, and it's a lot of money, but something you've got to, speculate to accumulate. If I was to sell him, I reckon I could get that sort of money back anyway. So, absolutely delighted with this kid. I think he could be exceptional. So, he is our new right winger. And next up, we have Stefan Beckhardt. Everybody loves a Belgium, right? He is our left winger, our new left winger. A lot cheaper, but actually more wages. Again, rapid. We've got pace on both wings now. Decent mix of physicals and decent mix of mentals and technical ability as well. Good passer with the ball. Can fill in at centre mid if he wants as a sort of playmaker-y type player. So, only 21. No youth caps, but 5-star potential. Picked him up for 525, which was his release clause. These two could do bits, absolute bits this season. I'm very excited to see him. Next up, we have Luka Marin, who is our new left. This was really struggled to get a left back. I've got Morrow, the youngster, who could become very good, and I needed somebody that could challenge him but share game time. I didn't want, because I think Morrow could become a very good player. So I didn't want to just get somebody in that Morrow would never get any games. And this guy was fine. He's 31 years old because we've got a very young team. So maybe mixing up a little bit is not a bad thing indeed. And a really sort of solid all-rounder. He's not on too much money. He doesn't want too much football. He's a bit starey. But other than that, he's just a well-rounded player. Nice sort of cheap pickup, 180k. Even if it goes horribly tits up, it's not really a loss. Then we got Satulo. Hang on. So, sorry, what? And I might just adopt him and have him my centre-back partnership. And then we got, I want to show you our two Syrians. Right, to be fair, one of them was a bit of shit. I brought him in because I thought the other one would need a friend. But I'll show you Matko Ulijnic, who is our new striker. Because the idea is that this guy can play up top. He can also, that would mean that Belarus, who can actually play pretty well as a right winger, those three can sort of share that position. We've got that other right winger that we brought in. He's a very good player. I don't want to deny Bobakanic too much game. I want to give him game time. He's every week still. He's like training, the top trainer. Teams want him all the time and stuff. So I want to give him chances. We've also got back in, Marinkovic has come back in on loan, so he's going to be our rotational left winger with the Belgium dude. So just doing bits, boys, just doing bits. And then we come to this, right? I think this is the friend, Amir El Shagiri from Al Ittihad. He's not bad, like not bad at all for 250 quid. He's got 17 caps for Syria. To be fair, I've got 9 caps for Syria. But he's got 17 caps for Syria. He's 4-star potential. He's a perfectly good backup and gaunch, isn't he, really? And he's just the friend. I basically signed another Syrian and I thought he could have difficulty moving to another country. It's a long way. It's a whole different way of living and stuff like that. So I thought, let me just scout the national team. The national team contained about 7 players, and I found this guy, 250 quid. Bargain, cheap wages, he's delighted. Look, he just had a spectacular year for El Ittihad last year. And next up, this, my friends, I'm quite excited about this guy, Mohamed Aboud. That's what we're going to call him, from Al Jaish in Syria, the big team in Syria. He is our new playmaker extraordinaire. He's only 18 years old, only just broke into the Syrian national team. Lovely regen face. But he's got some ridiculous mentals. He's determined. He's got teamwork and vision, which is fantastic for a playmaker. Good passer of the ball, excellent first touch. Can work on his techers a bit. Physicals are okay. Decent amount of pace, but I like a little bit more strength than any sort of midfielder. Off the ball needs a little bit of work. But 18 years old, my friends. 18. Syrian. It's the new hotbed of talent, I'm telling you. So, they're both obviously going to be, hopefully, become firm friends. And they won't want to leave because they can't settle and, all the usual shit. Let's have a look. Just want to look at the support levels. Karaoke Doki doesn't support me. My son, and it's gone down apparently, doesn't support me. Reduction in his expected. Oh yeah, because I made him from a key player to an important player because I was suggested it. Right. So I'm interested to see how the two new. Oh, have they gone straight into? Fuck, what are their names? There's the Belgium and the Ukrainian. That's the new striker. That's the young centre-back. So they've just gone straight in. Are they in there? Am I having a brain fart? I can't remember the fucking names. That doesn't help, does it? Wait. It's Aboud, isn't it? Right? Aboud is the main guy. One moment, please. Yeah, he's just not there. He's... okay. I'm sure it'll be fine. As the under-19s is full of some really sort of decent prospect. I don't... Oh, that's probably why. They fucking put him in the bloody... I signed him and they put him in the fucking under-19s. We've got some really good talent. This squad clearly produces talent. I could go and look at the clauses to see if there's any other wonder kids that we're going to make millions from, but I'd rather just be surprised. So, yeah, so I think we just need a ball-winning midfielder now. We've got Bozo, who's decent as well, but we need a backup for him. And I've decided to keep Bogdan as Aaron Gonch. I thought he had a really, I know his numbers aren't amazing, but he had a really, really solid season last season. 7 goals, 7 assists, 5 player of the match awards and stuff. And so I'm going to give him the chance to prove himself because his only real backup is the Syrian kid, who's also... Oh, the flags look too alike. Hang on. There he is. Mate, he's on international duty. That's annoying. So we've got a good... I'm very happy. Very, very happy. Right, let's build a team. We're going to go with the same setup. We're going to try it. I wonder what our season preview is. 5th. Not bad. Not bad at all. Would I take that this is? No, I wouldn't. I'm outside chance of pushing for a title, but I think top 4 is, after the transfers we've made, is realistic. So, goalkeeper, Rosic. Right back, Grubby Grubberzic. Left back, so we've got Morrow, and then we've got the experienced guy. He's not match sharp yet. Let's give Morrow the chance. Centre-backs, spoiled for choice, boys. Spoiled for choice. We've got Novicic. We've got Satulo. We've got Rosenthal. We've got my son, which it's clearly who's going in. I don't know why I'm even talking about this. It's Satulo and Karaoke Doki, right? Satulo's a righty, isn't he? Okay. And my son is obviously 2-footed. Yeah, that's genetics for you, boys. And then we'll have Novicic on the bench because he can fill in at fullbacks if needed. And then we've got the other Sergovic. No, we probably need a lefty. Marin can go on the bench. Right, in central midfield. I'm annoyed that 2 Syrians are on international duty. Is it some 30th of the 7th? Okay, another week. I'm assuming it's the same. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. So we've got a few foreigners now. But I think the limit is not too horrible. So we want you to be our ball-winning Bozo. And then Madge is our... I'm going to call you Leonard because that's just an awkward name to say. I'm going to call you Leonard. Who had a very good season last season. Really good key pass ratio and all that good stuff. And then Bogdan, keeping faith with Boggers. And then we've got Donitz on the right wing. We've got Beckhart. This is where I think the key is. We've got a good striker. We've managed to keep hold of Belarus despite a lot of teams coming in for him. There was a bunch of teams. Nobody offering stupid money, but $1.5 million, couple of mil. I'm like, no, boys. He's 5th favourite to be top goal scorer this season, right? Newly promoted. And then we've got the new guy. And we'll put Bobby Kanic on the bench as well because... Oh, no, not number. Hang on. Have we got another friendly? What? Hang on. Are we allowed to name 12 subs? You spoil us. Wait. 12 subs. Oh, my God. It's a best day ever. That's... Go on, then. Treat yourselves to a goalkeeper on the bench, lads. Why not? Okay, Segovic can go on the bench as well. Probably Rosenthal as well. I imagine I don't have enough players to fill the bench at this point. Because I do like a small team. Yeah, because we've got internationals and stuff like that. So here's our team lineup. And then, yeah. So, as I said, lacking a little bit of a midfield depth. We've got 2 obviously out, or 3 out. But we're missing a little bit of depth. I don't think there's anybody realistically good enough, like centre mids in our reserves to bother. Stip Patak. Go on then. Until the new guy comes, he might as well be our backup ball-winning midfielder. He's probably going to oh my God, I'm going to make me break through. Little does he know, he's just there for a week. Right. And there it is. There is our beautiful team. I'm very proud. I'm very proud. He likes being cover. We're not doing cover. Okay, so we're playing Varazadin. Second favourites to go down. We should smash this team. Look at the odds. These two teams look way shit. Let's do it. Let's do it, boys. Start the season big. Lots of debuts, understandably. We've got a few different languages spoken, which doesn't make things too easy. None of our Syrian wonder kids. Oh, boys, we are playing in the whites today. Okay. Is this an official kickoff highlight? Can we not concede in 20 seconds? That's great. Donitz, you've got his bags of pace. Run at him. Run at him, Donitz. Keep going. Oh, he's battled for it. He's a battler. Go on, Donitz. Go on. Back post. Burkhardt is there. It's like Beckhardt. We call him Burkhardt. Get in there. And why? It's not the cleanest of goals, boys, but it's taken 45 seconds to get off the mark. Morrow with the assist, which almost went in. Goalkeeper spilled it. Could have probably let it go out. Belarus pounces. That's what he does. That's what he does. That's why he banged in all those goals last season. And there we go. What a start to the season. Putting down a marker. Yeah. It's like, all right, we're coming for you. Yeah. We want some hot, heavy European action next season. Hey, you know, this might be early, but we've got a team here, lads. We've got a team. The only tiny question marks I'd say are right back, Belarus. Oh, he's hit the post. Our right back, attribute-wise, numbers-wise, he seems okay, but didn't have the greatest season last season. So, and the goalkeeper, Rosic, I think I'm okay with it, but it's something I could look to upgrade. And the only other thing is, obviously, Leonard is a young deep line playmaker. He played last season. Belarus, get in there. Leonard gets the assist. But it's a step up for Leonard as well. And obviously the other playmaker is our Syrian guy, so very much untested. Don't even speak the language. We're 2-0 up. Leonard, lovely ball over the top. And Belarus just looks up for it. So they're the only sort of slight question marks I've got. I probably got a big pay rise, didn't I? It's usually what, in the contract, like 20% if you get promoted. Might buy myself a bigger house, boys. No, we'll save the money. Save the money for the next move, and then we can get ourselves a castle. All of that, all of the good transfers, and we've got Satulo back. Oh, Belarus. Oh, it's a touch. And again. Oh, I thought he was going to get there. Burkhardt drives inside. It's deflected for a corner. Oh, boy. I know this is the second shittest team in the league. But still, it's a good performance. Burkhardt. Oh, that's got to score. We want one of Donitz or Burkhardt to score. That would be nice. All right. Thumbs up for that pass. Let's give him a bit of praise. Oh, just a reminder, I am recording like a week ahead now. I'm doing a big batch of recording. So that's why I'm not reacting to any comments. If I've forgotten something really obvious and you're like, why has Loki not fixed that thing that I pointed out? That's why. It's just temporary thing while I work on my secret project. Oh, what a save that is from Modric. Point blank. Like a young Jersey dudek. Like Bogdan. And Bogdan is probably a bit of a question mark. Just because, like, he was brilliant last season, but that could be might be his limit. Like Grubasic, Leonard. Chase it, Donitz. Look at the pace. Look at the pace. Crosses it. Does the right thing. And Bogdan, he pops up, doesn't he? Just as we're asking question mark, Bogdan gets in. Donitz with a lovely assist. I thought he was going to just run forward and shoot like they normally do. But he actually played a really early cross. Did the right thing. And Bogdan sweeps it home for 3-0. Beautiful. Beautiful. Good thing is we can afford to get the rest of the debuts out of the way in the second half, I think. It's always nice to get them. You never quite know how a player's going to do on his debut, if there's any nerves. Oh, the Olays are coming out now. Look at the passing. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It deserved a goal. Playing some sexy football. I don't know why I've gone Dutch, man. That's crazy. That's more like it, boys. That is beautiful. Yeah, let's get some debuts out. Ah, Belarus is on his hat trick. Fuck him. Right. Oh, we could give the other guys. That's the youngster, isn't it? I wanted to give Luke Marin a go on the left-hand side. Smanjek, go on then. Show us what you got, old Smanjek. Come on. I want a clean sheet, lads. A clean sheet. Bit more praise. Smanjek, keep it simple. Grubasic, Leonard, lovely. Bobakanic, oh, trying to place it, but what is that name? Svrtila? CVR. How do you pronounce CVR? Svrtila. Attila. Let's just call him Attila. More praise, more praise. The only other thing I'm sort of just slightly worried about, and this always tends to happen with my teams, is they're very young. It's got very young, which is, you know, a good thing. But I think you need a couple of sprinkles of experience in. I'm not even talking like a, 32-year-old dude or something like that. That's a good finish. But like, 26, 27 years old, been around the block a bit. We're missing a few of those sort of players, I think, a little bit. But I think Belarus is not young, is he? There we go. No clean sheet, but we took our foot off the pedal, boys. That's what we did. How old's Belarus? No, he's 21. So my son... Hang on. Oh, my God. Apart from Luka Marin, who we just signed as cover, my son is by a distance the oldest player in this team. 26 years old. The goalkeeper's 24. Grubbs is 22. Bogdan's 22. Wow. I know I like young players. I like young boys. But that, my friends, is a young team. Jesus. Right. Okay, so as for signings, for the time being, I think we're just going to get another ball-winning midfield in to cover for Bozo. And that's kind of all we need. Once we get him in, if everybody's fit, that'll be 4 extra players. That'll be a full subs bench plus 1. Perfect team size. Right, there we go, my friends. Oh, who's this? Hang on. Is this my... Belarus. Oh, shit. Andre out. He wants 10 grand a week. This is one of the dudes I was looking at. 23. He is a bit old. I can't. Wage demands 3 to 4k. 10k. I want to see if he actually asks. If he asks for anything like that, then 9k. Yeah, no, mate. No, we don't need to break the bank to sign somebody. Right, there we go, my friends. Hope you enjoyed that. Welcome back, Satulo. If you'd like to update your guess of where we're going to finish this season, I'm going to update mine now. I've done transfers. I'm going to say we're going to finish second. Behind, obviously, Dynamo Zagreb. Have they won it like the last 150 years? Almost. All right then. Oh, look, we finished second in 2007-8. Wow. and third in 2011. Then it all went tits up. Right, we're gonna break it. I think we can stay here long enough. I think it'll only be 2 or 3 seasons away from beating Dynamo Zagreb. Right, thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.